Yes, right here is a video of Pastor Chris Okafor, the one who has been involved in the whole drama and scandal between him and Doris Ogala. And this is an apology video where he knelt down in the church and admitted to most of the things that has been said about him. And for him, although he said, yes, he has gone wrong in very many things, but then not everything that was said about him is true. Check out the video and hear for yourself.
Listen, we're not joining issues. Mistakes have been made in the past, and I tender apology to everybody. But everything that was said is not true. Everything, take note, everything that was said, never true. There are so many lies in most of the things that were said. But how be it, I say, I am sorry to everyone I've offended. To the Doris Ogala, I also say sorry, and I apologize to everyone that I've offended. And once again, I repeat this. I'm ready to make a restitution to anyone and anybody, any lady, anywhere, or man I've offended. I am sorry. Forgive me. I am not perfect. I've never been perfect. But I tell you, I've had a new beginning since the coming of these fathers of faith into my life. I'm kneeling down before everyone and before the church.
So let me take you to Doris Ogala's Facebook page so you see for yourself. And I think right there she said that yes, all I've ever wanted was just the forgiveness, was for you to apologize. But then you saying that everything I said is a lie is not true. So let's check it out right here. This is Doris Ogala. Doris Ogala, this is her Facebook page. And right here, look at the caption right here. If you can see, let me take it back a bit. So it says that Chris Okafor. So right here, look at my Chris Okafor, I forgive you, but there is a problem where you said everything is a lie. I have a problem with that because I don't lie. And so she has insisted that everything she said were true. Everything. For her, she believes everything she said is true. And right here, you can see 5 hours ago, she said, Chris Okafor, please don't kneel. This was all I wanted. Apology accepted. And now someone is commenting, since they have publicly apologized to you and others who felt offended and you have accepted the apology, please leave the man alone. He has made things clear to his church members and has asked for prayers and forgiveness. Nobody is above making mistake. And like I told you, I said that she brought out lots of evidences that seemed too good to, that they seemed too credible. And I looked at them, and I'm not someone to slander, like I say, and I'm not like trying to jump on the bandwagon, but when you see certain proofs and you see how someone keeps coming, and when you watch that card video, you will see for real that this man is for real was guilty. And so that pastor whose video I covered yesterday was so annoying to me, to bring up the whole conspiracy theory of Doris Ogala trying to go, someone or some group of people trying to go at the church, and so first they want to start with Chris Okafor, as though those things are not true. It's easy, and now I'm vindicated to see that he is guilty of these things. I understand that you still have to come out a little bit, try to do some damage control with the speech and say most of those things are not true, so that you leave the people hanging and saying, all right, which is true, which is not true, because when you hear the different allegations and when you hear the different crimes and abomination that has been committed, you have to try to tone it down in a way. I mean, you're standing before your church members. I mean, people that you've often scolded, people you've used the Bible to admonish, and then here you are now, right now, guilty of something even worse that probably none of your members have ever done. And so you have to find a way to do it. I see that one as verbal damage control, saying that not everything that was said is true. But me, I will tell you for real, I don't need to be there in the case, but I can tell if something is real or not. At least there are certain kind of evidences you see, and you can tell, yes, Doris Ogala is trying to pay him back for the betrayal. Yes, Doris Ogala wouldn't have talked if he had married her. Yes, I get that. Yes, that's the motivation behind every single thing she's saying. But the point is that the things she's saying are true, which is where I'm just more focused on, are they true or not, And because when you look at when it began at first, at the initial stage, I said, why is she coming out to tell us now? I said it, why is she coming out to tell us now? But then when the evidences began to pour out more and more, I knew that I was guilty. And being a man of God, or a so-called man of God, I mean, we have to call a spade a spade. We don't have to always cover up things like that pastor. I wish I knew that pastor's name. Said, like, they're fighting the church. They're fighting the church. Man, this is not about the church. It is about Pastor Chris Okafor, and it is not about an attack. This is just two lovers, one jilted and the other getting back at the one that jilted her. This is normal. It's not about church or attack or anything. So that's it from me to you on this particular one. Pastor Chris Okafor finally kneels down in admission to most of the things that he has been, accused of. And here we are. And I hope, that we cease to hear things like this from apparent, clerics that we look up to as our moral guide in the society. It's Great Dave Entertainment Vlog, and as usual, I just brought this one to you. In the mouth.